Hey y'all, thanks for coming to kick with me, Nikki Nick. Today is a no face, no case video. And what we're doing today is we're gonna make some banana bread, probably a few muffins with it too. But I have this this recipe idea in my head for like a little bit of a twist to banana bread. Now this is my first time executing this recipe that I'm thinking of, but I am so confident. I have processed it in my mind, and I am confident that this bread is going to be good right out the oven first try. That's why I'm filming it right now. I just feel like it's gonna smack. I just know this whole finna smack, okay? So we have ingredients. It's pretty much like your regular ingredients for a banana bread, but I'm like, maybe, I guess what is it? Process, some of the process is gonna be a little different. So here we have about 2 cups of flour, a little bit of baking soda. Sorry I didn't show that. Like I did this earlier, the little flour part, before I started recording it. So the baking soda's already in there. We have 2 eggs. We have some walnuts. We have some really overripe bananas. We have a little bit of evaporated milk. 3 sticks of butter. Well, not sticks, but like 3/4 of butter. We have some brown sugar. And we have some ginger. Why do we have ginger? Because I'm African, that's why. And we have a little bit of ginger. So those are ingredients, and we're gonna get to it now. So first, we're pretty much gonna start with mixing together and creaming 2 bananas. So I have 6 bananas in total, but I'm gonna be only using probably about 4 in the actual bread or muffin, whatever itself, and then 2 for something else. So I'm gonna start off by creaming together 2 out of the 4 bananas that are actually gonna go into the bread. And low-key, I'm using 6 bananas today in total because it's pretty much because I have 6 bananas left that I don't want to waste. So I'm gonna use all the bananas. These bananas are super ripe. Like they are super overly ripe. So they're gonna end up being. So that's why low-key I probably I have a little less sugar than probably a regular banana bread recipe would call for, because it's gonna be super sweet. Look how ripe it is. It's so ripe that it's already smushing. Bro, I barely had to whisk this. That's how ripe it is. I'm using a hand mixer because, bro, I have a hand mixer. I'm doing this by hand because I don't know, bitch. I'm doing it by hand. Loki, I had the hand mixer, bro. I don't even know what happened to it. I haven't seen it in some years. I still have these little thingies you stick into it that I have the little parts for it, the whisk, but I don't have the machine that actually blends this stuff together. I don't know what happened to it. This is pretty much all creamed together. Now I'm gonna add the eggs. 1 egg. 2 eggs. I'm also gonna add in the brown sugar part of the mix. Ooh, I probably could have mixed in the egg first, but who cares? Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Oh, bad. I use dark brown sugar. I don't know if it matters. I really don't. I just use dark brown because I wanted a little color. I wanted a little bit of color. Look at how wet this thing is. Now I'm gonna add 2/4 out of the 3/4 of butter that I have. I hope y'all listen. I'm probably typing it when I have it, but I hope y'all hear me. I don't want y'all to fuck some shit up y'all didn't mean to. I'm pouring 2/4 out of the 3/4 of butter that I'm using in the recipe. Okay, so this is where stuff is finna get a little bit. It's gonna get a little bit different. I don't know if they usually put this in banana bread, but I'm adding some ginger, some fresh ginger. Why? I don't know why I added it, because I told y'all, look, I'm African. We use ginger, all right? And I just figured, ginger and plantains go just, ooh, they just chef's kiss together. So I figured that ginger and banana bread would go together too. Like ginger plantains, ginger banana, they're in the same family. So I just figured they would go together. I don't know how much exactly I'm using, bro. You saw this little piece of ginger, that's how much I'm scraping in. It's probably like, maybe like a teaspoon of ginger. I don't know. Who knows, child? I don't know. I think that's about enough. I forgot to say this in the beginning, but I'm using some vanilla extract. I forgot to mention it. I'm about to put, y'all, this is like the African cooking video, bro. I'm not measuring this stuff. Look, I'm about to put a little bit of vanilla extract. Ooh, that's enough. No, I'm not measuring this stuff, I'm sorry. But low-key though, I'm measuring it more than I would measure a cook when I cook. Because when you bake, if you bake it and you mess up, you can't really fix it. If you cook, you have like space. You have some time. But if you don't, if you mess up in baking, bro, you just messed up. You just fucked. Stir. And that is our wet batter. Now we're about to go on to the next part. I don't know what to call this step, whatever, but we're gonna see. So this is where some of the little different variation comes in for this. So what I'm finna do is, I'm finna caramelize the other two of the bananas. I'm not trying to cream them. I want them to be a little chunky with a little, you know, a little hint of smooth. So this is where I'm about to use half of the rest of the butter. So half of a fourth. So y'all, cause like I had already planned to make like a glaze, right? But then I had an idea, you know, and I said to Self, you know, Self was like, yeah, girl, what's up? So Self was like, bitch, what if we also caramelize the other chunkier half he's gonna add to the bread too? And I said, Self, bitch, you on to something. I was like, yeah, that's what we finna do. So that's why I have some of that white sugar too to caramelize these bananas. And they're already super ripe, so there's high sugar content already. So it's already caramelized low-key themselves. And low-key I was thinking like, dang, I should have browned the butter. Like literally as I was making this video, I was like, dang, I should have browned the butter. But then I realized, I said, girl, that butter gonna brown already, but you cooking. So yeah, it's gonna be litty titty. It's gonna be litty titty. Figure. So the brown sugar in there. So this is that was the like little, so like that white sugar, let's see. I had a half of brown sugar that you saw that I put into the thing. The white sugar, I think, let's see, it's not exactly a fourth, so I'm gonna say it's like 3 tablespoons. And low-key, I got this on like a higher heat so it can do the damn thing faster. I low-key shouldn't have smashed it that much, but I should have just low-key let it break down a little bit on itself. I'm low-key, so pretty much we're gonna try to let some of the water content in the ripe bananas, because bananas have a lot of water anyway. And these are like overly ripe, so they probably have extra water in there. So I'm gonna try to let that water kind of cook off a bit. So now, the aroma smells so good. Okay, so now you have this like, it's a little bit almost like it's caramelized pretty much. You see like the water has like went down significantly. It has this like brownish color. Now part of the brownish color does like come from the brown sugar I added. I decided to low-key add that little bit of brown sugar last minute. I just knew it would hit, so I just put some in there. So now we just gonna let this sit, and we're gonna add the dry powder. We're gonna add like the dry parts of the mix into the wet batter. Let this sit and cool for a little bit. Then we're gonna add it. So we'll be back. So now we're gonna add in the flour and like the little hint of baking soda. I also put a little bit of like a hint of salt in there. And I'm mixing it to incorporate it, but I'm not trying to over mix it since it's a muffin. And just in general, you just really don't want to overmix your cakes. Y'all, I am so excited to try it. I think caramelizing the bananas really it really did something, bro. It did. It did. This is 2 cups and like a few extra tablespoons because I was afraid these bananas might be super big, and since they were overly ripe, I didn't know if the mix would be too wet. So this is like a hint more than 2 cups. It's like 2 cups and maybe like 2 or 3 tablespoons, perhaps. Maybe like a 4th, let's say. Just incorporate it in there nicely. I look, you should use a little folder thingy to fold this in there, but this will do. Well, I have a little chunk of banana left, so I'm gonna throw that in there too. I don't know why that was there. I think they're so ripe that when I was peeling them, one of them like this whoop snapped off, like a little 1/4 of one snapped off, or a little chunk of one snapped off, I say. Yeah. Ooh. Now this is where the fun. We finna incorporate the little bananas that we do. Yeah, we finna fold them bad boys in. Ooh. They're still a little hot. Maybe I should have cooled them off a bit. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what this will do to the chemistry of this, but shit, I just put them in there. I'll put these holes in there. Now I'm gonna fold these in. I probably should let them cool more, but I don't know. So yeah, I think the texture of this would be nice. Ooh-wee. I want to make sure it's incorporated in there. Now I'm debating, should I put some walnuts in? I was gonna put the walnuts on top to garnish. Now should I put some walnuts in here? Let me think. What y'all think? Should I put the walnuts in here? We gonna add a few. No, garnish. I'm a garnish, I decided. So now I'm about to let this set. I'm gonna preheat the oven at like 350. 350 is like the general thing you preheat your oven on to bake. I don't know, it's just damn near most recipes you gotta heat things on 350 when you bake it. So I'm gonna heat the oven and let this rest a bit. I shouldn't even hit it like that. Sorry. But as the oven finishes heating up, I'm gonna get the pan ready. Y'all, I'm actually low-key blue because, and Teddy, if you're watching this is towards you. I had some, I don't have any parchment paper, but I had some like Pam or whatever that spray's called that you, whatever that spray's called that you non-stick spray or whatever. I had some of that, but all of a sudden I don't have any, and I know I didn't finish it because I barely used it, but all of a sudden it's gone. So Teddy, if you're watching this, you could have replaced it. You could have bought another one. So now I'm just wiping it down with some margarine. So it won't stick. So I'm making a bread. I'm hoping I have leftovers so I can make muffins too. That's the goal. Is to have the little bread and the muffins. Just a little more. Just a little more, if you don't say that. Let's make sure we extra non-stick around here. Extra non-stick around here, baby. I hope this pan, low-key, I don't know about the pan. I hope it don't get too hot too fast. We'll see. Now we just feel like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have enough to low-key make the muffins too. That was the goal. Ooh, look at that nice consistency. Look at that nice consistency. Look at that nice. We might get like 4 muffins out of this, hopefully. I think that's I hope I didn't put too much in there. Low-key, I hope I didn't put too much in there. I think it should be okay. We finna go in the oven. Okay, so now while the bread is like baking, we finna hit the final aspect of this, like one of the final aspects of this recipe. One of the main stars of the party that's a little different. We finna be making us a little bit of a glaze, baby, a glaze. Pretty much we're gonna start off how we just caramelized the last 2 bananas that went into the mix. We're gonna do about the same thing. And I'm using 2 bananas again and the rest of the butter that I have left. So in total, we have used 6 bananas, and this is the rest of the butter, so that's the 3/4 of the butter. Just gonna let that get it there. This time though, the bananas, I want them to be pretty creamy. Last time you wanted like a chunkier type mix. This time I actually want the bananas to be kind of creamy since it's like a glaze. I think we should whisk this, okay? Next time I'll whisk the bananas before I pour it in the mix. I'm gonna like smash as much as I can. Next time I'm gonna mix it. I should have mixed the bananas first, but you're living your life. You're living your life. So since I didn't mix my bananas prior, I'm gonna smash them as much as I can to get it as smooth as I can. Mash, smash, smash. Smash your body now. Oh, this thing is smooth, child. This is the rest of our white sugar we have left. We're gonna add in a little bit more brown sugar. Okay, y'all, this is where we finna introduce one of the new bad bitches to the elements. This is where things get a little spicy. We finna bring back this bitch right here, this bad bitch right here. We finna add some ginger to this. We finna add in some ginger. I don't know. I just think that ginger gonna set it off. If my African self knows one thing in my heart. Ooh, where's the liquid in this ginger and this thing? Dry. Okay, there we go. Put a little more. This section was dry. Ooh. So pretty much we used just about, you saw the little piece of ginger I showed in the beginning. That's about how much we use. I low-key want the ginger to be prevalent in this on the highest key. I want to taste that smoky little bit of spice. That spice. That fresh ginger. I don't know. You probably could use ginger powder, but that fresh ginger gonna do it, okay? We're also gonna add a little bit of this vanilla extract. Just a hint. And we're gonna let that thing do its thing. Like before. Let's smell it. It smells good. It smells delicious. Delicioso. This is the part that low-key I'm like excited to see how it incorporates. But the banana bread, low-key the banana bread damn near almost done. Let me check that thing. Okay, now that these bananas are cooked down and pre-glazed, we finna turn the stove off because we gotta get ready to introduce the newest bad bitch to the party. So now we finna add some evaporated milk. Now I say, oh shit, it's already finished. She ready to party, okay. I say turn the stove off because milk, like if you put milk and it gets hot too fast, it like starts to curdle. Like the proteins and the liquids start to separate and you don't want that. So I say turn this stove off. I'm gonna gradually add to the party. I don't really have a measurement. I don't know how much I want to use. I'm just pouring it in there. That's really about it. Let's see, I've poured. So far, I have poured perhaps, maybe like 4 tablespoons I've poured maybe so far. I just know this is gonna taste good. So nice and creamy. I'm gonna have to clean my stove so bad, y'all. Everything is just pouring and popping and splattering. I don't know how much evaporated milk I've used so far. That's probably like 1/4 a cup, I would say. Perhaps. Maybe. Maybe. I can't really say that the evaporated milk is doing a lot to the flavor. Cause that's like you say, banana is that motherfucking smoothie that takes up the whole smoothie. You can taste some of the evaporated milk, but not as heavy as you would taste evaporated milk and something else, I would say. Ooh, low key, y'all. It's almost done. This stuff about to be done in a minute. I think the bread is low key gonna start getting. Y'all, this milk just spilled every damn where. Ah! Whoops. Sorry. I got to start wiping this down. It's making me mad. This is not the best way to clean your stove off, y'all, while you spill something. You probably wait for it to cool off, but we're gonna get back to that. So that's about it. We're gonna let this sit till the banana bread is ready. Right now, what I'm thinking is, what if I pour it on there and then like put the bread back in the oven so it can like get like really glazy? I don't know if that's doing too much. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So when we get back, we're gonna incorporate everything together and figure out what we're gonna do next. And we'll be back. Okay, y'all. So this is our bread out the oven. I let it sit for like maybe 5 minutes. You probably could sit for a little longer, but I want to add the next part. I want it to be kind of warm when I added it. Now I'm gonna add the little banana caramelized concoction we made earlier. Ooh, ciao. Now I thought about something while I was like finishing out cooking this, and I thought to myself, I said, what if I said, like, I don't know, I feel like you should dip this low key, because I feel like the bananas might oxidize and stuff. And I also thought to myself, I wish I had one of those, you know, those little flame thingies they do at the restaurants. I wish I had one to like do that on top of this. This would have been so nice. But that's okay. That's good enough. I feel like I'm saving this because I'm gonna put the nuts on top, then I'm gonna put the rest on it. Now I'm gonna add these nuts. I low-key wanna like I wonder if I want to bake it with this on top to see what will come out like. But I don't know, will that be too much for the cake or not the cake, but the bread or not? I'm not sure. Oop. I added it after adding this first layer because I don't think the nuts would be able to stay. I chose walnuts. I thought about pecans, but I was like, walnuts, bro. Come on, let's be real. The texture gonna hit way harder with walnuts. Ooh, child. I high key like I high key think it'll come out so nice if I bake this on top. If I like put it in for a little longer with this on top. But I don't know how it will affect the bread. I'm not sure. Stay. Oh, hide the nuts in there. Nuts, hide the nuts. I feel like this doesn't look appetizing, but it's gonna taste good because the sauce tastes good and the bread gonna taste nice. So together, 2 and 2 together. Ooh, child. I want to throw it. Y'all think I should whisk it? I don't know, because I don't want to like. I feel like if I throw it on there, maybe broil it for like 5 minutes, that might be nice. This is falling, child. This is falling. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it because I don't think it's gonna do too much. This is another addition, but what I am gonna do for aesthetic reasons is I'm gonna put some powdered sugar on there. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is too wet. Just for aesthetic purposes, I'm gonna add powdered sugar, and I don't think it's gonna work because I think it's too hot, and it's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So let me knock this off so it doesn't get too sweet. Y'all, this is what it looks like. I don't know if it looks appetizing or not. You let me know. You be the judge. Does this look appetizing? Oh, that's good. Let me take a good shot of this low key though. Okay, y'all, this is the final result. The powdered sugar didn't really do much because it's still kind of warm and it's pretty wet, so it didn't do too much. Y'all, let's see. I'm trying this low key to see how it tastes like for the first time myself. Okay, y'all, this is the moment of truth. What does it taste like? It kind of looks like a German chocolate cake on top, but that is not what's going on here. This is all that really matters. What does it taste like? Loki, I'm trying this the first time. So Loki, you have to watch this through and see if you want to make it. Then you decide. Okay. Ooh, child, that thing look moist. That thing look moist on the inside, though. I know that's right. Ooh, that thing look moist on the inside. It's falling off. It's falling off. Let's try a piece. Oh, look. Ooh, it looks so moist. Ooh, it's sliding out. Ooh, you trying to get undressing me, girl? Don't get too hyper now. Let's see. Oh, I messed it up. I just set it down right there. Let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir. Perfecto. Y'all, I put the muffins in the oven. I should have showed y'all together with the muffins and the cake, but my fat ass was like, let me see what this tastes like. Oh my gosh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Y'all. Ooh, y'all. I think you can make the bread itself without the top with all the same recipes except only 4 bananas in total you would need. The muffin is really moist. What I did, and it's not super sweet, what I did was I allocated the sugar, like I reallocated the sugar. I didn't use more or less sugar for the recipe. I used it for different parts. Like I used part of the sugar for the topping part and part of the sugar for the actual cake. But I think even the actual cake is really nice. It's not super sweet, but it still has a nice sweetness to it. So if you do have a sweet tooth, I think you get by. This is nice. I told y'all the bananas were sweet. They're like super ripe, so they're gonna be sweet. And I think too, cause I caramelized the other 2 bananas, child. If you want to try this, I will certify that it's gonna taste good. So don't worry, I'm certifying it. It tastes good. We have come to the verdict. It is yes, sir. It is yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's 5. It's 5-5. I want somebody else to try this. I hope somebody makes this and let me know because. Oh snap, how long did I bake the bread? I baked the bread for like 50 minutes. I should have said that earlier, but bitch, here we are. I baked it for 50 minutes. I want someone to try this. I don't talk to people that much. I wish I could make some of this. Well, my parents are gonna eat it, so that's good. But I want other people to try it. Look at the ginger. You can taste it, but you can't taste it too much. It's not like an overbearing taste. It adds like, it's one of those like, what's going on? But I don't really know what's going on, but there's something going on. It's one of those type of tastes. Y'all, this is certified. Somebody please make this. Somebody make this and let me know how you like it. If you like bananas and banana bread, make this and let me know. This was fire. I'll show y'all the muffins. The muffins, I didn't put anything in there. I just added the nuts on top. I'm probably gonna leave those plain for my dad. And yeah, that's it for today. So I'll show y'all the muffins and we'll be back. Okay, y'all. So the muffins are done. Y'all like my presentation? Y'all like my little presentation? I tried to make it look pretty. Oh, y'all, it's still hot up in there. You see the steam? I don't know if you can see it. Y'all, I'm happy with how it came out, y'all. Let me get some slow-mo shots of it with the music. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe. Tell me what you might want to see more of. Tell me what you might want me to try to cook. I don't know. Y'all really want me to try this so bad, y'all. I really want me to try this because I'm so happy with the outcome. Oh, but that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. Let's get some more footage before we log out. Let's show y'all a little more.